Good morning. This is the Billionairess. This is Truth Be Told, special episode number one. You guys, let me tell y'all, I have tried this over and over and over again. You know what? If I mess up, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm not even gonna edit this. You hear me? I'm not gonna delete anything. I'm actually on my phone. I'm outside. It's a beautiful morning here in Georgia. It rained pretty good yesterday, so I just wanted to go out, come out, take a little walk. But I said, while I was walking, let me go ahead and do this special episode before we air on the 17th of July, right? So here I am. I want to just basically just like introduce myself. I am the Billionaires if a bee doesn't sting me. And the podcast that you're watching and will be watching every Wednesday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is Truth Be Told. So what we came up with this podcast, and I said we is because I have two other hosts, Meisha and Trece. They're not here today. They're actually at home. It's a Sunday, and I'm just out here early morning, just walking in. Besides just to do this, right? So so we created this podcast because we hear a lot of people. You're gonna see me look down because I'm outside and bees out here. But we we hear a lot of people talk about their success, right? And okay, I was raised in a household with a drunk, da da this, da da that, and I made up my mind. I did this, I did that, and now I'm here. But they just give us a little snippet of the journey in between, right? So our first episode on Wednesday, July the 17th at 8:30 p.m., it will be the journey of becoming, right? So we're not going to um this is not a trauma bonding community for one. Okay, we're the community where you could come and voice your opinion, you could tell us your problems, and we're basically like doing a whole bunch of series or celebrating, encouraging, and inspiring each other, right? Everybody that's on this on our panel, myself, Latrice, and Misha, we've all been through some things, right? Um, at the age of 10, my mom started selling my body for drugs, right? And at the age of 13, I got pregnant by one of the drug dealers. And there's more that you will learn about my story as we go on through the series of these episodes, right? And Misha and Trece, they could tell their story better than I can. So I'll let them tell their story. But we all been through something. But it's not like since we go through something, we just got to stop, right? And I want to tell y'all this story real quick. And you guys will understand what we're talking about. We'll be talking about during the series, right? And you probably already heard this story, and I'm just gonna tell you this story how it applies to my life. Okay, so okay, a father and a daughter was going to the store, right? The father told the daughter, he was like, um, let's go ahead and go to the store before it starts raining because it was cloudy outside. She was like, okay. So in order for them to get to the store, they have to go on the highway from where they live, right? So him and his daughter, they got in the car and they proceeded down, you know, down the highway. And the rain started coming down, so he put his windshield wiper on. It was going real slow, real slow. And then, he had to turn up a little bit more, start coming down. Then, like a mile ahead, they seen a underpass, right? The underpass, they see cars, looking ahead, you could see some cars pulled over. They didn't know why. They were just instead of driving, right? It was raining, but not hard. So he went on the underpass. He cut his wipers off because, of course, it's not raining on the underpass. So the underpass was at least about 5 miles long. So they kept driving down under the underpass, and they didn't need the wipers because it wasn't raining. But when they got out that underpass, it just the rain just started coming down. So he put his wipers on real quick, and the daughter now she panicked because they couldn't see. So she looked to her right, and then she turned around. She looked in the back, and she seen cars that's on the side, and she saw cars still in the under the underpass, pulled over on the side. No one wasn't going. So her father proceeded, and she was like, "No, Dad, you have to stop. Dad, you have to stop." He was like, "No, baby. We got to keep going. She's like, no, Dad, it's dangerous. It's just too much rain. Let's wait. Let's stop. Let's wait till it slack down. Everybody else is pulled over. Let us pull over. He was like, no. So at this point, she became a little, she was kind of scared. So of course, when kids become scared, they start to cry. So she started to cry. So Dad, he just kept going. He was looking at his daughter. He kept seeing her look to the side at the cars parked to the side. He kept looking to the back. So he just like, we got to keep going, baby. She's like, no, Dad, we got to stop. We got to pull over. Everybody else pulling over. He was like, no, baby, we have to stop. Well, no, he was like, no, baby, we have to keep going. So he kept going. And so he eventually just cut his wipers off. You know, it was just stopped raining. And she was still looking to the side and looking to the back. He was like, baby, turn around, look ahead. And she was like, Dad, he like, turn around, baby, look ahead. And he put his blinker on so he could pull over. When she turned around, it wasn't raining anymore. And he pulled over. He said, get out the car. I want to show you something. He said, you see those cars right there that's parked on the side? He said, they're still stuck in the storm. He said, you see those cars way in the back? That's still on the underpass. They're scared to come through the storm. He said, baby, this is a life lesson I want you to learn. He said, when you see a storm, you're going through a storm, you keep going. Don't you stop. You keep going. You never pull over. You keep going. He said, all those people, they still in the storm, and we're now out, and we're headed to go we're going to the store to get what we needed. So that is what Truth Be Told is about. We're going to tell our stories. We're going to allow you all to tell your stories too. But I want you guys to know that we're here to tell you to keep going, no matter what, to keep going. Everybody on that panel, everybody that will be viewing us, either on video or in a car right now while you're listening to this podcast, I want you all to know you got to keep going. No matter what you go through, you better keep going. Okay? And like this platform that I'm on, I'm looking at this camera right here, and I see my face right here on this side, so I keep wanting to look over there. I'm trying to get that angle done. I did like 5 takes the other day. Trece, Meisha, and we did a whole 45-minute special episode and nothing recorded. I'm not gonna let anything stop us. I'm trying to get this angle right before the 17th. I'm trying to get all this equipment right before the 17th, just so we can bring this message to you guys. Okay? And we first have to be the example. We have to set the example. We can't let anything stop us. We haven't thus far. We got set back. Yeah, but we ain't let nothing stop us. And I don't want you guys to let anything stop you either. So we're gonna talk about life lessons. We're gonna talk about entrepreneurship. I'm an entrepreneur. Meisha and Latrice, they're entrepreneurs. Latrice still has a full-time job as well. So whatever you guys are going through, feel free to come and talk to us. Feel free to drop us a line and let us know what topics that you want us to cover. I actually have on the website the topics that we will be covering for the next 16 weeks. We can, move around some things as they come. But you guys, this is going to be a great episode. A great podcast for everybody. So I want you guys to tune in every Wednesday night at 8:30. Truth Be Told podcast. All right. My name is the Billionaires, and I'll see you guys on the call or listening to us Wednesday, July the 17th at 8:30 p.m. You have a blessed day, and thank you all for listening. Bye bye.